Is going on, betting people? It is your boy UT back with another video. We're on a Thursday's Europa League. We've got another best bet. Let's get into it. Yes, boys. So on a Thursday slate, we are actually recording this on Wednesday. A little look ahead, but we think we found a good couple of value spots. We're back to our old roots. So old teams, getting rid of the player props. I'm going to stick to the teams and goal lines, what we usually play. So the two games we are looking at, there's a 4-game slate, but we're looking at two games in particular. That is Liverpool at home to Atalanta, and it is Benfica at home to Marseille. Liverpool kind of goes without saying. Surely might have a bit between the teeth with the result against United, which was kind of undeserved, not a game that they actually dominated and created so many chances they should have been really winning. So you'd think they'd come into this one, trying to kind of prove a point, but against an Atlanta side who've actually been solid this season, scoring a lot of goals against a lot of opposition. It's not easy on these European nights against any of these teams now at this stage of the competition. Liverpool, I think, have had some good injury news come back. There's a couple of players that are back in training now, which might make a difference. But when you look at the squad, they've got serious quality going throughout. So the first bet we're going to do for Liverpool at Atlanta will be Liverpool double chance and then over 1.5 total match goals. So what we usually do, Liverpool not to lose the game, which at home, Anfield is always a fortress. If they are putting any effort or focus into this competition, then this is the game they really shouldn't be losing. They'll be looking to get some sort of advantage in front of their home fans to then take away to Italy. Atlanta coming in, more than good enough to maybe contribute to the scoreline. Good enough to sneak one or create chances. So I think it's a solid look there that, both could maybe get the sheet. But for Liverpool to lose at Anfield, it's always a tough task, as we've seen over the past few years, whether it's in Europe or the league. Anfield is always a tough place to go. Now the next leg we are looking at Benfica against Marseille. Benfica in previous years have been kind of one of our favourite teams to bet in Europe, even player prop wise. And Benfica actually at home, I think they've only lost at home in the Champions League this season. So in the league, they haven't lost a game at home in front of their home fans, and that's crucial again on nights like this, like we say in Europe. You want to take advantage now while you have the home advantage before you got the second leg. And with it being the first leg, you have to kind of do something to give yourself that advantage. You have to put yourself out there or put yourself in situations where you can gain a little bit going into the second leg. They are also against Marseille, who've been bit of a strange team this year. Obviously they had a new manager come in, Ivory Coast manager in the last kind of month or so. But in the league overall, they have the worst away record in the whole French league, which is not saying much because the French league is not a crazy stacked league. So on the road they've been somewhat struggling. So you'd think here Benfica, it should really be a priority to do well in this competition now at this stage. With them, I think they're sitting around second in the league. So they should be able to, not lose this one at home. And I'm hoping there's enough chances, whether it is both sides, to actually get one. A goal opens it up. In this one, I know goals or people are favouring some sort of under, but again, 2 goals like we've seen in the last couple of days. You only need a goal or a bad decision to kind of open it up, or an early goal, and it changes the tie really. If Marseille sneak one, then Benfica have to try to do something at home. If Benfica grab one, vice versa, there might be some more chances going forward. And Benfica do create a lot. They're a team that creates a lot of chances. Not the most clinical from what we've seen in Europe so far, but they do create chances. And if you know that they do create chances, then you're always going to have that opportunity for a goal. So that is the bet rundown. We're actually got this on BetUS. It's currently sitting around -117, which is actually really good odds. If you're looking at Bet365, it's more towards the -140 mark. So it seems right now I'm going to probably lock this in now, because I don't see it increasing too much in value. Don't see too much line movement. So the 117 is more than enough for us to lock in right now. So I'll run through the whole bet again for you. We've got Liverpool double chance not to lose at home and over 1.5 total match goals in that game. So 2 goals, whether it's 1-1, 2-0, works for us. And then Benfica the same. Benfica double chance, so not to lose at home and over 1.5 total match goals again. So just 2 goals in the whole game. Should be 2 games that, super interesting. Could be chances both end in some nervy moments, but hopefully they can get us offline and get the job done. If you need any more bets or anything like that, do check out my Twitter, UT_betting2. That'll be a place where I do post other stuff when I'm not having a chance to do the videos on here. Also, we've got a podcast running, Tea&Tackles, which is on the YouTube channel, also on Spotify, TikTok, all the other platforms. All the links and everything will be in the description below. If any of you can show some love, subscribe, likes, comments, shares, all the good stuff is greatly appreciated. We should be back at some point soon. As always, let's cash.